The second question we have comes from Marie, and you ask, would you support the state legislatures to urge Congress to call a convention of states? Well, the answer is absolutely. I have been a strong advocate for the Convention of States project, which is focused on term limits for Congress, a balanced budget, and judicial reform. But that's just one specific effort to utilize Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution. There's a lot of misconception and some intentional mainstream media twisting and confusing what a convention of state is and is not. So a convention of the states is not a constitutional convention. Don't confuse that. This isn't about rewriting the Constitution or a total overhaul of our system of government. The Constitution is simply a designation of specific limited powers to government, and we can change or amend those powers that we the people give our government at any time. That's part of the brilliance of the constitutional republic and what it means to have a government by consent of the governed. We do have to be careful about that, but the founders put Article 5 into the Constitution as the process by which we can change the powers of government. At the Constitutional Convention in 1787, the framers recognized that the government may abuse their power. We've definitely seen that today. And we the people may need to restrain our government further. But they also recognized that their best effort at separating powers and delegating powers originally may need to be tweaked and modified. So they gave us the mechanism and the process by which to do that legally. We've amended our Constitution 27 times in our nation's history, but we've only amended our Constitution via one of the two processes that Article 5 allows, through Congress and then ratification of the states. Anytime that Congress is in session, it can propose an amendment to the Constitution. That amendment would have to pass through both houses by a 2/3 majority and then go to the states, which would also have to pass it by a 3/4 majority. So it's intentionally really difficult to amend the Constitution, and it should be, but it's absolutely possible. But during the original Constitutional Convention, George Mason, who was one of the founders, realized that if only Congress could initiate the process of amending the Constitution, Congress would probably never attempt to limit their own power. So what would happen if we need to limit a runaway Congress? That's why we have Article 5 and the Convention of States project. So absolutely, we should as conservatives be for this effort.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks are willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.